hope that when my couples open up their galleries that they are able to see the things that they might not have been able to experience on a wedding day. I know that for myself and my husband, the wedding day goes so fast. That's obviously why we really value photos and videography. But one thing that for me is really important is that for the couples, I'm able to kind of be where they're not able to be on a wedding day. So when they're finally opening up that gallery, they're able to see things that they might not have been able to experience, or maybe they were there, but you're so excited and there's so many emotions on a wedding day that you can't take it all in quite as much as you can afterwards when you're able to reflect back on it. So I get really excited for them to be able to experience emotions and see things and see how their loved ones were able to enjoy their wedding day and be able to kind of relive all of that and revisit that emotion and revisit that excitement from that same day. I've done over 200 weddings at this point in my life, and it feels very weighty to have to enter into something that is going to be passed down for generations. And I feel a really big honor to be able to step into those moments with a couple. And so to know that I'm delivering them something that is going to last with them for generations really means so much to me, and I never take that for granted. I've been doing photography for 14 years now. August of 2010 is when I started, and I had absolutely no idea I wanted to do this. I always enjoyed photos and always was the friend with the camera, but I never actually thought about going into photography, definitely not wedding photography. I went to school for business. I got my bachelor's degree in business, and I actually feel like that was an awesome propeller into entrepreneurship. About 5 or 6 years ago, I started into film photography, and that really kind of opened my eyes to more of my creative side, and that was really nice because it allowed me to kind of merge what I loved about the business portion of what I do into really feeling like it became a true art for me. I've been a wife since 2013 and a mama since 2014. I have 3 little kiddos, Marcus, Macy, and Maddie, and they are definitely keeping our life full and very rambunctious little kiddos. Me and my husband, we planted a church since 2018, I think, and my husband is the pastor there at the church, and so we live full-on ministry life when I'm not doing photography on the weekends. My faith in who I am in Jesus Christ is the most important thing about me. Even if photography was taken away from me tomorrow, I would still know exactly who I am because of who He has called me to be. Our faith in who we are is very much so driven into everything that I do, and the reason that I can be confident in who I am as a wife and as a mom and as a photographer is because of what He has done for me and what He has done for my life and saved me. One of the reasons that weddings are so special to me and why I feel such a weight of what I get to do on the day in and day out is in 2019 my dad passed away really suddenly, and in the midst of the tragedy and trial that we were going through, we had to get ready for his celebration of life, and we wanted to, get all of his photos and stuff out and ready. And I remember sitting there while we were all looking through all the photos on my mom's living room floor, and I picked up their wedding album. And I already knew what I did was special, and I know it's just photos. I feel like they, can feel surfacey, but something that was so special to me in that moment was when I was looking through that wedding album, I realized these were all we had left of him. He wasn't here anymore. And so the videos and photos that I had of him were something that I could not even put a price tag on. I was so enamored with the fact that every time I looked at a photo or every time I watched a video and heard his voice and heard his laugh, that he was there and he was alive in that moment. It really put another type of level of weight onto what I do and how important I feel like my job is. And it's not just something that is passing, it's something that, people's kids and grandkids someday that's all they're gonna have left. And that's just something that has been such a gift to me in the midst of losing someone who is very special to me. It's just been such a gift to have that moment transform the way that I see what I do. I really think that this is truly one of the coolest jobs that is out there, to be able to be a part of everyone's best day of their lives.